Thank you for joining me. This is part 2 of relationship advice. Part 1, I was talking about conflict. Part 2 is going to be validation, listening and validation. So when we are in conflict and we start that back and forth and what is going on between the couple, I want to suggest that next time you get into that downward spiral, take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I listening? Am I actually listening to what my partner is saying? Did I hear what he or she said at all? Or was I just waiting for him or her to finish speaking so that I could open my mouth and lay a punch? What is going on between the two of you? When we take a step back and we try to actually listen, but not only listen, but show the other person that we are listening by validating what they're saying, that sets a completely different tone to the conversation. Now, they may not be able to do this themselves. They may not have the tools, but when one person goes into the conversation in a way that is productive, then at least they've done their positive part of the work. How the other person responds is out of my control, but at least I can do my part to be the best that I can be. So what that means is actually listening to what they are saying and repeating back to them. When you said X, Y, Z, I hear that you feel whatever it is and that you think whatever it is. Did I hear you right? Is there any more to that? What else can you tell me? And what you're trying to do is actually help them to express themselves. When we're in conflict, we want to express ourselves. We want the other person to understand our point of view. And if neither side are doing the listening and the validation, then both sides feel like, well, he just wants to get his way. He just wants to, finish, shut me up, get me to shut my mouth so that he can, so that I can hear what he has to say because that's what he's decided we are doing. And if both sides are going into the conversation like that, you're not going to go anywhere. The conversation is never going to come to a conclusion, or at least not very quickly and not very satisfactorily. So when we get into the conversation by listening, by repeating back, did I get it right? Let me repeat that back to you. Let me understand how you feel and what you're thinking and what you're going through. What more can you tell me about that? That is a really good way to get the person to open up, to express themselves, and to completely change the tone of the conversation. Again, they may not be able to do that for you, but at least if you can do that for them, you might be able to change the tone of the conversation and switch the conversation around completely. I hope you've benefited from this video. Please give it a like. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that button, subscribe. If you are subscribed, I really appreciate that. And I look forward to putting more videos up, and we'll see you again.